Everyone, it's Donna with Miss Donna for Music here in my home studio. So today I wanted to talk about classroom decor. So right now I see a lot of teachers talking about setting up their classroom, getting ready for the new school year. And I don't have a classroom this year, so it's a little weird for me. I'm still kind of trying to work my way through that. But I thought, even though I don't have a classroom, I thought I would show you my new home studio and let's see what that's all about. So first, a little history. About a year and a half ago, my father-in-law suddenly passed away and my mother-in-law came to live with us. This room that I'm in right now originally was my husband's office. And when she came to live with us, we wanted to give her a nice room with lots of light. And so my husband moved his office downstairs and we gave her this room and we painted it nice and made curtains and all of that. She recently decided it was time to move out so that she could have a little more independence. So she's moved into a new place where she has a little bit more space and a little bit more independence. And so this room became available, and so I decided that I was going to use it for my home studio. So let me show you a little bit of what I've got going on in here. So in addition to teaching music, I'm also very much into art. So I have these two towers. I have this one over here. It has a bunch of drawers. There's pens and pencils and sewing thread and different kinds of sewing things in this one. And then on this side, you can see I've got a half-finished orchid right here that I started a while ago. We've got a bunch of my painting canvases, some paint, some other art supplies in here, some fun markers and paints, yarn, and some fabric. So this is my sort of art part of the room. And you can see I've put up some of my artwork on the walls to decorate a little bit. And then I have my desk. So this is my desk, and you can see my laptop there. It's a little bit messy, but there's more art supplies there. Next to my desk, I have this little set of drawers. It's got my music task cards that I created and some other projects that are on my to-do list here. Some clothespins with some music instrument names. That's for a couple of different exercises I have going on. Solfege singing sticks that I made for class last year. My office chair that has some Harry Potter fabric. I've got my little old lady. She's got her own chair. This lovely bench that was given to me by a friend. And some replicas, crocheted replicas of my little bunnies there. And we have the closet. So there's all kinds of stuff going on in here. I've got some office supplies, some laminating sheets, my laminator machine. I've got some instruments here. This is my music prop box. So it's got like my dragons from Dragons Love Tacos. I love that book. A turkey, my mushroom that goes with my Where's the Mushroom activity, and a bunch of other things in there. Some balls and some buckets. Those kind of go along with that. Here's my Rate the Room cards. And I've got like a little filing cabinet. It's got a bunch of filing folders that I have to put away. A lot of my cards for the different games and activities I've got in these little pencil boxes. These pencil boxes are just the perfect size for most of my cards to fit in, and I usually have multiple sets in there, and those are all labeled. And then all of my other cards for all my other games I've got in these bins and containers, and as you can see, I'm still kind of working on that a little bit, but they're all alphabetized for whatever the name of the activity is. So like things for like that go with apple tree are going to be under A, and different things like that. Music mailbox or mailbox match in the M box, and so on. And here's my calendar and my little cork boards, and I've got a pile of stuff here. Some of it is some larger canvases that don't fit in my little cubby holes, and you can see I've got a couple of other games, my magnet board for my music class that I'd like to put up somewhere, but I don't have a place for this stuff yet, so it's just kind of leaning against the wall. So that is what's going on in my home studio at the moment. As you can see, there are some things that still need a home that I haven't figured out yet. But this is kind of my space that I'm working in now, doing a lot of my work for TPT in here. As that is sort of my main job at the moment, is working for TPT and getting a bunch of new games and activities out in my shop for you guys to have fun in your classrooms. And I hope to show you more of that soon. And I hope you enjoyed my little home studio tour. And just a reminder, if you're setting up your classrooms this week, or have already set them up or setting them up soon, just remember you do not have to do everything all at once. You can take your time, do a little bit here and there, maybe have your students give a helping hand with some of the things in decorating the room. Give your kids a musical project that you can use as a decoration in your classroom. So it doesn't have to be picture perfect. It doesn't have to be Pinterest worthy. It doesn't have to all be done before your first day of music class. Take your time, make it look nice. Try to make it useful and educational for your students as well. Keep that in mind. And have a great music day and keep practicing.